You're a woman in your 40s and you are having the periods from hell. You might have noticed that you are bleeding more days a month than not, that you are changing your pads or your tampons every 30 minutes to every hour. Your doctor may have even noticed that your iron levels have dropped. And how do I know this? Because this is what happened to me as I started to go into perimenopause. I'm Trace, a menopause fitness and wellness educator and a woman in perimenopause. In fact, I'm at the back end of perimenopause now because I don't have some of those challenges, but I just got off the phone with a girlfriend who is literally having the exact same experience that I had as I started to go through perimenopause when I didn't even know it was perimenopause. Now, I'm not a doctor, but someone who's sharing their real life experience can be authentic to you. And of course, I'm going to tell you to go and see your doctor if you're experiencing this. There's a lot of reasons why you might be bleeding very heavily, and some of those are medical. For example, cysts and fibroids, which can elevate for a lot of women in your 40s because as you go into perimenopause, your estrogen will fluctuate 2 to 3 times more than what it normally does in a menstrual cycle, and your progesterone starts to drop. And this can cause things like cysts and fibroids and heavy periods. So when you first go to your doctor, they're going to be looking for things like that. And if they're not trained up in looking for signs of perimenopause and other symptoms, then they're going to be treating the gynecological symptoms first, which is heavy periods. The first things my gynae did for me was suggest that I look into the IUD, the Mirena IUD, which would allow progesterone in my uterus to manage my cycles, and it instantly fixed the situation. It's like my periods just switched off. And I felt healthier and I felt like I had more energy because I wasn't having these crazy bleeds every month. After a year with the Mirena, I still noticed some menopause symptoms. So brain fog, fatigue, sleeplessness, night sweats, all the things. Then I knew I was in full-blown perimenopause. But I just want to say, in reflection from my own experience and listening to my friend, I think it's really important to go and see a menopause trained specialist because they're hearing these stories day after day after day. And we know that the International Menopause Societies are now recommending to give the option of hormone therapy from the very first instance of perimenopause symptoms and not delay. I had a 2-year delay between going on the Mirena IUD and actually getting access to estrogen patches because nobody could tell me that I was in perimenopause. We're talking like 9 years ago now. So I just want to say for all the ladies out there, if you are noticing these catastrophic periods and crazy menstrual bleeds and you're in your 40s, you could be starting perimenopause and you do not need to suffer because once you go and see a professional and they understand what's happening and these things are starting to happen, they can really help you. I'm not saying that you need to take menopause hormone therapy, but I'm saying that you do not need to suffer for the next 5, 6, 7, 8, or up to 10 years. If this information has struck a chord with you, follow along or check out some of my other videos to support you through your menopause.